So what actually prompted me to make this video today? So I was watching the news the other day and an interesting debate came on. And that debate was whether private school or public school education is better. While I don't believe there objectively is a right or wrong answer to this question, I didn't, however, feel qualified to speak on this particular subject because I have had the opportunity to experience both the private school system as well as the public school system. So I attended private school from nursery through 1st through 8th grade, with a brief intermission where I attended public school for about a year and a half from 6th grade to half of 7th grade. But after going to public school for about a year and a half, I realized that it wasn't for me. I didn't like it a lot. I just didn't really feel that it was the right fit. So I went back to private school to finish out my 8th grade year with the class that I had grown up with. And then after 8th grade graduation, I went to my local public school for a brief period of time because I thought that I wanted to play collegiate lacrosse. But after I realized that I didn't want to pursue lacrosse in college, I ended up switching back from public school to a private high school that was the satellite high school to the private middle school that I went to. And then upon graduating the high mowing school in high school, I enrolled and I currently attend the private Loyola University, Maryland, which is a Jesuit Catholic university. And so that is my educational history regarding private and public education. Disclaimer. The views expressed herein reflect my personal experiences and opinions regarding the Waldorf educational system. While Waldorf education has played a significant role in shaping my development as a free thinker, I don't intend to assert that it's inherently superior to public schooling by any way, means, shape, or form. My perspective is based solely on my experiences within the Waldorf educational system and should not be construed as a definitive judgment on the merits of one form of education over another. It is essential to recognize that each individual's educational journey is unique, and what works for one person might not necessarily work for another. I therefore encourage my audience and my viewers to consider a variety of different perspectives and approaches when evaluating educational options for both themselves and/or their children. Education is vital for addressing many societal issues. It gives people knowledge and critical thinking skills to make better choices for themselves and the communities that they are a part of. By providing equal access to education, we can reduce inequality and empower individuals to improve their lives. Education also promotes understanding and empathy, which helps to break down barriers between people. Overall, I believe that investing in education benefits both individuals and society as a whole, which paves the way for a better and brighter future for all of us. Waldorf education has been instrumental in shaping me into a free thinker, immune to the constraints of rigid structures and routines that are often found in public education. Unlike the standardized approaches prevalent in many public schools, Waldorf education fosters an environment that encourages independent thought and creative expression. From my earliest days in Waldorf classrooms, I was encouraged to question, explore, and think critically about the world around me. The emphasis on experiential learning and hands-on activities allowed me to engage with subjects in a way that resonated with my natural curiosity rather than conforming to predetermined curriculums. This freedom to think independently and challenge conventional wisdom has been invaluable in shaping my worldview and personal beliefs. By providing a nurturing, supportive environment that values individuality and encourages self-expression, Waldorf education empowered me to embrace my unique perspectives and forge my own path in life, free from the confines of indoctrination often associated with traditional public schooling. I include that I am not stating whether for certain one is better than another, but this is my perspective and based on my own experiences. In today's educational landscape, the debate between private and public schooling continues to be a topic of significant contention. As an advocate for private education, particularly exemplified by Waldorf institutions, I firmly believe in its superiority in providing a tailored and comprehensive educational experience. My educational perspective, having experienced both public and private schooling, though primarily through a private Waldorf education, I believe gives me a unique insight into the strengths and weaknesses of each system. Waldorf education, originating from the visionary ideals of Rudolf Steiner in the earliest 20th century, stands out for its holistic approach in schooling, emphasizing the development of the whole child, the mind, the body, and the spirit. This presentation seeks to provide a brief overview of Waldorf education through my own experiences while also emphasizing the importance of examining its relevance in contemporary society in regards to the importance of education, the access to education, and the agendas being promoted through education that affect free thought. Additionally, in an era marked by rapid technological advancements and standardized testing, the principles of Waldorf education offer a refreshing alternative, placing a value on experiential learning, creativity, and deep connection to nature. By exploring the historical roots and contemporary benefits of Waldorf education, we can better understand its potential to address the evolving needs of today's students and better prepare them for success in an ever-changing world. Rudolf Steiner, born in 1861 Austria, was a multifaceted thinker whose influence spanned philosophy, education, and spirituality. Trained as a philosopher, Steiner's exploration encompassed diverse domains from natural sciences to esoteric spirituality, culminating in his development of anthroposophy, a worldview emphasizing the interconnectedness of spiritual, social, and natural realms. In 1919, amidst post-World War I upheaval, Emil Molt, owner of the Waldorf Astoria cigarette factory in Stuttgart, sought Steiner's guidance in establishing a school for workers' children. Drawing upon anthroposophical principles, Steiner articulated a groundbreaking educational approach, giving rise to the Waldorf school movement. Rejecting conventional methods, Steiner envisioned schools nurturing children's intellectual, artistic, and practical skills while honoring their spiritual individuality. This vision laid the foundation for Waldorf principles and pedagogy, which emphasized holistic development and personalized learning. Over time, the movement expanded globally, with Waldorf schools emerging worldwide, each adapting Steiner's principles to local contexts while preserving his commitment to nurturing the whole child. This expansion underscores the enduring relevance of Waldorf education as an alternative education model prioritizing the holistic growth of students. A holistic approach to child development in Waldorf education encompasses the recognition of children as multidimensional beings, acknowledging their physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual facets. Rather than viewing each aspect of a child's development in isolation, Waldorf educators strive to address the interconnectedness of these dimensions. This approach entails nurturing the whole child, fostering growth not only in academic knowledge, but also in emotional intelligence, social skills, creativity, and physical well-being. By considering all aspects of a child's development, Waldorf education seeks to cultivate individuals who are balanced, resilient, and equipped to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and empathy. The emphasis on creativity, imagination, and experiential learning is crucial in education because it fosters the development of critical thinking skills, innovation, and adaptability. Encouraging creativity allows students to explore new ideas, think outside the box, and approach problems from a multitude of different perspectives. Imagination fuels innovation by inspiring individuals to envision possibilities beyond the status quo and develop innovative solutions to real-world challenges. Experiential learning, which involves hands-on experiences and active engagement, reinforces understanding and retention of concepts by making learning tangible and relevant to students' lives. Moreover, these approaches to learning promote curiosity, intrinsic motivation, and a lifelong love for learning, preparing students to thrive in an ever-changing world that demands creativity and adaptability. The integration of the arts, movement, and nature into the curriculum is important because it offers diverse avenues for holistic development and enhances the overall learning experience. Incorporating arts such as music, painting, and drama stimulates creativity, expression, and aesthetic appreciation while fostering emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Movement activities including dance, yoga, eurythmy, and outdoor play promote physical health, coordination, and spatial awareness, as well as providing opportunities for self-expression and stress relief. Furthermore, integrating nature into the curriculum allows students to develop a deeper connection to their environment, fostering environmental stewardship, curiosity, and a deep sense of wonder. By incorporating these elements into the curriculum, educators provide students with a well-rounded educational process that addresses their cognitive, emotional, physical, and spiritual needs, preparing them to thrive in a complex and interconnected world. The limited use of technology in early education is a fundamental aspect of Waldorf education because it aligns with the philosophy of nurturing the whole child, promoting healthy development. Waldorf educators believe that excessive exposure to screens and digital devices during early childhood can hinder children's cognitive, emotional, and social development. Instead, Waldorf schools prioritize hands-on, experiential learning activities that engage the children's senses and foster creativity, imagination, and critical thinking skills. By limiting technology use, Waldorf education aims to create a balanced learning environment that encourages children to explore the world around them, develop meaningful connections with nature and their peers, and cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for the arts and the natural world. This approach reflects Rudolf Steiner's vision of education as a holistic process that addresses the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of each child. The focus on cultivating social and emotional intelligence is essential in Waldorf education because it recognizes the importance of developing interpersonal skills, empathy, and self-awareness alongside academic knowledge. Waldorf educators prioritize creating a supportive and nurturing environment where students feel emotionally secure and valued. Through collaborative projects, group activities, and meaningful interactions with peers and teachers, students learn essential social skills such as communication, cooperation, and conflict resolution. Additionally, Waldorf education emphasizes the importance of emotional awareness and self-regulation, helping students recognize and manage their feelings in healthy ways. By fostering social and emotional intelligence, Waldorf education equips students with the tools that they need to navigate relationships, communicate effectively, and adapt to diverse social contexts, thus preparing them for successes both in personal and professional life. The benefits of Waldorf education in modern society. Waldorf education offers a range of benefits that are particularly valuable in today's rapidly changing society. Firstly, Waldorf schools prioritize nurturing creativity and critical thinking skills, unlike many public schools, which often focus primarily on standardized testing and academic achievement. Waldorf education emphasizes imagination and exploration, like I said, hands-on learning experiences that stimulate innovation and problem-solving capabilities. By encouraging students to think outside of the box and approach challenges from multiple different perspectives, Waldorf education, unlike public school education, works to cultivate a generation of creative thinkers who are well-equipped to thrive in an increasingly complex and dynamic world. Furthermore, I believe Waldorf education fosters a deep connection to the natural world, which is often lacking in traditional public school settings. While public schools may often prioritize indoor learning environments and standardized curriculum, Waldorf schools integrate outdoor activities, nature walks, and gardening into the curriculum, allowing students to develop a profound appreciation for the environment and a sense of stewardship for the planet that they live in. This connectedness to nature not only promotes physical health and well-being, but also instills students with a sense of responsibility and environmental consciousness that is essential for addressing the pressing global challenges such as climate change. Moreover, Waldorf education places a strong emphasis on cultivating empathy and social awareness, qualities that are increasingly important in today's diverse and interconnected society. Now, unlike public schools which prioritize the academic achievement over social and emotional development, Waldorf schools prioritize cooperative learning, conflict resolution, and community building activities that work to foster strong, deep interpersonal communication skills and a sense of social responsibility. By encouraging students to understand and empathize with others, Waldorf education promotes a culture of inclusivity, compassion, and respect for diversity, ultimately contributing to a creation of a more harmonious and equitable society. Additionally, Waldorf education focuses on developing resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges, qualities that are essential for navigating the uncertainties and complexities of modern life today. While public schools may place a greater emphasis on academic achievement and standardized testing, Waldorf schools prioritize experimental learning and hands-on problem solving and the development of practical skills that equip students with the confidence and resilience to overcome obstacles and thrive in adverse circumstances. By encouraging students to embrace failure as an opportunity for growth and learning, Waldorf education fosters a growth mindset and a sense of perseverance, things that are essential for success in today's rapidly changing world. Finally, Waldorf education promotes a balanced relationship with technology, an aspect that is often overlooked in traditional public school settings. While public school settings may integrate technology into their classrooms from an early age, Waldorf schools advocate for the limited use of screen time and emphasize the importance of real-world experiences that engage the senses and promote creativity. By encouraging students to interact with the world around them in meaningful ways, Waldorf education fosters a healthy relationship with technology and promotes the development of critical thinking skills, creativity, and digital literacy, things that are all essential for the success in today's technology-driven society. Waldorf education offers a range of benefits that are highly relevant in modern society, from nurturing creativity and critical thinking skills to fostering a deep connection to the natural world, cultivating empathy and social awareness, developing resilience and adaptability, and promoting a balanced relationship with technology. Unlike many public schools which prioritize academic achievement over holistic development, Waldorf schools prioritize the development and well-being and growth of the whole child, equipping students with the skills, values, and mindset that they need to thrive in today's complex and interconnected world. I am deeply thankful for my enriching experiences that I've gained throughout my time in Waldorf education, which have undeniably shaped my identity. Recognizing my unique personality from an early age, my parents made the insightful decision to enroll me in a school that would foster my growth and development. Having the same main lesson teacher throughout my childhood not only forged a strong bond, but also allowed for a tailored educational approach that was individual to my specific needs. Moreover, the intimate class size of 21 students facilitated deep lifelong connections with my peers. The curriculum, which included the study of French and German alongside other subjects, broadened my cultural horizons and language proficiency. This holistic educational approach cultivated within me a deep logical and philosophical outlook on life, enabling me to perceive the world with clarity and think freely. Looking back, my Waldorf education has not only shaped my worldview and values, but has also instilled in me a profound appreciation for empathy, creativity, and the interconnectedness of all beings. While Waldorf education offers a numerous amount of benefits, it also faces critiques and challenges that warrant consideration. Firstly, limited accessibility due to cost and location remains a significant barrier for many families seeking alternative educational options. The private nature of Waldorf schools often result in higher tuition fees, making them inaccessible to families with limited financial means. Additionally, the concentration of Waldorf schools in certain geographic areas further exacerbates the issue of accessibility, particularly for families living in rural or underserved communities. Secondly, Waldorf's non-traditional methods have faced criticism from some quarters, with skeptics questioning the efficacy and approaches as delaying academic instruction in favor for play-based learning. While research supports the benefits of experimental and holistic education, these criticisms underscore the need for ongoing evaluation and refinement of Waldorf pedagogy to ensure effectiveness. Lastly, addressing the needs for diversity and inclusion within Waldorf communities remains a pressing challenge. Historically, Waldorf schools have been criticized for lacking racial and socioeconomic diversity, raising concerns about equity and representation. Efforts to promote diversity and inclusion within Waldorf education must be prioritized, including implementing inclusive admissions practices, diversifying curriculum materials, and fostering culturally responsive teaching practices to ensure that all students feel valued and represented within the Waldorf community. Overall, Waldorf education offers a unique and holistic approach to learning and addressing these critiques. Addressing these critiques and challenges is essential for ensuring that it remains accessible and effective and inclusive for everyone and all students. In conclusion, the holistic approach of Waldorf education, with its emphasis on nurturing creativity, critical thinking, and empathy, demonstrates its superiority over traditional public schooling. While public schools may prioritize academic achievement, Waldorf education focuses on the multifaceted needs of its students, equipping them with the essential skills and values to navigate the complexities of modern life. Furthermore, Waldorf's commitment to prioritizing the well-being and development of the whole child rather than solely focusing on academic success sets it apart from public schooling. As we confront challenges such as accessibility, diversity, and inclusivity in education, Waldorf's enduring value becomes increasingly apparent. Therefore, there is a pressing need to support alternative educational models such as Waldorf, which offer a promising alternative traditional approach and hold potential to revolutionizing education for future generations. By advocating for a holistic approach to education and promoting accessibility and inclusivity, we can ensure that children have the opportunity to thrive in a diverse and interconnected world, making private Waldorf education a superior choice over public schooling. Thank you for watching.